let's add notifications feature to our application. And this is how it's going to work. When a user follows a certain user, and that user creates a post, the followed user will receive a notification that the user that he or she followed has created a post. And this will be sent by email. At the same time, the message will be available in user's dashboard. So let's see how we're gonna implement this. And we already have the model already, and that is the notification. So let's look at the structure. Here we have the user ID. This user ID is a user who is creating the notification. And the post message and then the is read property. And this property will determine either the message has been read by the target user or not. And this is the model for that. So let's see the flow one more time. For the creation of the notification, it will be done when a user creates a post, which means that there will be no controller for creating the notification. So let's see how it's going to be created. Now, let's locate the creation of the post controller, in this case, this one. And this is the logic for creating the post. This is where we are going to create the notification. And that is, after we save the user, we will say that create notification. And let's bring in the notification model. I think we have it here. No, let's resave the model to have the auto import. Now it worked. So here we're going to use .create and then pass in the properties. The first one is going to be the user ID. And the user ID can be found on the user found or rec.user. So here we can have it on the rec.user, and then the post ID. The post ID can be found on the created post. Let me see. Post created instead. And let's use the underscore ID. And then the message. The message will be new post created by the author. And let's await that. Now we are done with the notification. So let's go ahead and then create a post. For this one, I'm going to do it on the front end. Here I'm going to create some dummy post by using this text. Alright, so let's check our DB to make sure that the notification has been created. And as you can see, it has been created, and then this is a message, and that is new post created by Masink. And this is the post ID, and then this is the user ID or the author. Next step is that we have to send this message to the user who is following this particular user. So let's get back to the controller here for the post creation, and down here we will say that send. So here, how can we get the user who is following the author for this post? Remember, on the user found, we have what is called the followers. And here we are going to loop through and get the individual followers. So here as follower. And then in here, we're going to send email message to the users. Alright, so here, let's log the individual follower here, and let's see. Let me create one more. Let me say dummy2 and then add. We got user followers is not a function. We're supposed to be we have to loop through this. So let me remove this, and it's going to be for each, and then we have access to the individual follower. And here are sent email, and let's log the individual follower here, and let's try again. All right, so let's check, and we have the users who is following this particular user, as you see in the console. Here we are going to create the function to send this email.